Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another week of D&D with the boys. How y'all doing?
Good.
I exist.
We're still alive.
Yeah, when people have been asking me how I'm doing, I say, I'm doing okay, considering.
Right.
But hopefully we can provide some entertainment for the next little while and not worry about COVID and worry about getting bit by vampires.
I've
been bit too many times already by vampires.
Yeah.
I've been bitten twice already.
Especially COVID-infected vampires. No thanks.
Yeah. Oof.
Charlie,
Wait a
would you do me the favor of please staying out of the chat?
Hi, Charlie.
In the chat, Charlie. Hi.
Hilarious because she started to sub everybody up now with her
Oh,
other
no.
little channel. So all these people are like, "Oh, I'm at $4.99," and Charlie's like, "Now you're at $500." She's like,
I
You're
think
right,
it gets up
Charlie.
like,
granting
25.
witches through the YouTube community.
So last we left you guys, you had just fought the ghost that came out of the lake while you were
John's really
resting.
old, and so is
The lady in the lake.
The lovely lady of the lake who tried to kill a couple of you, but did manage to age two of you 30 years.
That's insane. I forgot about that.
Wouldn't be
Oh,
the
I
first
did.
thing that aged me 30 years.
Sick burn.
He tried to get up in me and got you guys instead.
It's like having kids.
So you did make it through the rest of the night without much incident, and now you are rested. You all should be level 4. Should have gone through a long rest despite that interruption.
That's a good night's sleep if you grade a whole level up in one night.
Yeah.
There you
Oh,
go.
we did a long rest. Awesome.
Yeah.
30 years
30 years.
and one level.
Like Rip Van Winkle over here. So now you are ready to depart to try to make it to Vallaki before nightfall.
Let's roll.
Did we accomplish anything by coming to this lake other than being attacked? It seemed worthless, right?
Well,
Yeah.
we didn't get attacked by Strahd at the lake.
No, we got
No, you
attacked
got
by
Strahd
on the
earlier.
road.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
came back
Is
to the lake
I
to
said at the
rest.
lake. I just said at the lake. We didn't. So he
Yeah,
didn't find
is
us
the-
in the night. So
Is the water still freezing now that the lady's gone?
Yeah, it's still pretty darn
Okay.
cold.
I figured it was. I was just okay.
Is there still magic coming out of the lake at all? Or was that magic the lady?
John, would you like to use detect magic?
Yeah, I can detect magic on the lake.
You do not find any magic anymore.
Nice, okay.
Okay. Well, I guess we're ready to head back then, hey?
Yep.
On the road.
on the road again. Can't wait to get on the road again.
All right.
Is Mark? Is this what you think we should be doing? Heading off back to the town?
Yeah, we can
So-
use the same path as before because I guess apparently Strahd won't attack the same place twice.
Yeah.
Ismark says, well, the only other way is to climb up this 1,000 straight friggin' rock wall. If any of you got like some spider climbs or some serious rope.
I almost picked spider climb, but I don't think I had to take it off. The two.
Got a
Both
couple of
under eight.
pittance.
Or if you have, if
You
you're,
get
fe-
better
if you're
if you
feeling,
Good to walk back.
if you're feeling especially athletic.
Well, I get
I'm
to like
not
level 18, I can fly, but I ain't there yet.
Yeah. So who wants to pick the Spotify playlist and drive? The show sponsored by Spotify.
Show, unfortunately, not sponsored by Spotify. Yeah, you hit the road. You're walking back the path that you took, which will once again take you past the road that will lead to Castle Ravenloft, if you so choose to go there this time. Just a reminder.
No.
No.
Matter of fact, I would like us to all be speed walking.
That's the road.
Yeah, and we have to not look at it either. We just do this as we.
Stand behind Crow, prodding him with the stick as we go by. Keep going.
I don't think he wants anything to do with me now. Or he may, but just not in the same way.
Used goods.
And Old Wolf, I thought of that, but we don't have time now. But I do want to do that later.
All right. So you're walking at a fairly brisk pace, trying to make up some time. You do get a very early start since you know while you slept, there was a little incident that kind of freaked you out. So you didn't. No, you were ready. You were ready to get going. So you're walking through the path, and obviously as always the fog is about knee waist height and just still obscuring your view in the distance. So it's hard to make out kind of where you're going very far ahead of you. But the path doesn't fork a whole lot, so you are able to kind of start making some time. But after a little while, you do begin to catch a whiff of pipe smoke in the cold air and hear laughter through the fog.
Can I detect where it's coming from? Well, first off, can I see? And if I can't see, can I detect it by smoke or the smell?
Make a perception check.
Wait, before he does that, I'm gonna cast guidance, my cantrip on him, so he can roll an extra D4.
Okay.
Okay. Nat 20.
Okay. You do get the sense that it's coming from off the road ahead of you.
To the left, to the right?
To your left.
Okay. Since I can't see anything, I just wait and we chug along until we can see.
Okay. So as you're getting closer to, you're kind of like following your nose like Toucan Sam, this pipe smoke, and you kind of get to a point where you sense that it is directly coming to your left.
All right.
I look left.
All right, and you can make out. Hold on 1 second. You do make out 5 shapes, 5 humanoid shapes that are in the fog. So you can't really see them, but you do kind of see their silhouettes through the fog. So they're not far away.
Okay, well, I ask, Skidmark, do you know anyone who should be on the road? Who are they?
I do not keep track of everybody's comings and goings in this land, but it is a road. There are people that walk it. I do not know these men from this distance, no.
So I assume as we're still walking, I turn to Jimbe and Jordan. I turn to the magic people and ask, do you think we should investigate who those men are or no?
I think I'm going to roll another perception check just to see if I can tell anything about them before we venture through the fog any closer.
I kind of feel like we should be hustling, but that's just me.
I feel like I'm going to have an option.
I rolled a. Well, wait. What's my?
Well,
yeah. Because I rolled a 4, I'm going to guess that I can't tell.
The fog is magic, so I don't think no matter what you roll, you could really tell anything other than the shapes, right?
Well, it doesn't matter. I rolled a 4. So
yeah, I feel like we're not going to have a choice. We're probably going to see who they are once we get closer anyway. So,
well, they're to our left.
Moving, or I think we just keep moving. If they haven't, if they haven't nailed us,
we keep moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
At this pace, everyone's gonna look at me and point and go, "Death." I'm tired of hearing that.
Guess that they don't meet anybody else.
You keep walking down the path, and occasionally you glance to your left, and you see that the figures are keeping pace with you through the forest.
Oh,
So they are like keeping parallel
Yeah.
pace with us.
Correct.
Okay.
so
And
is
we're
it
in the
playing-
we're in the forest on a trail, right?
Yes.
Are they also on? Is there a trail there? Or are they in the woods?
They appear to be in the woods.
They appear to be in the woods.
Are they dressed like scarecrows?
I would like to try and use since this is my favorite terrain, I'd like to try and sneak stealthily and get a closer look to them. So I kind of break off from the guys and.
Okay. Roll a stealth check for me. I assume that you have advantage because
Wait, before you do that, I'm gonna again cast guidance on you.
Okay.
If you tell me what you're doing.
Yes, I have advantage, but I also have disadvantage because of my armor. So I just roll regular.
Okay.
So I have a D4.
Yeah, you have an extra D4.
Okay, let's see if I need it. Maybe. So 17.
Okay. With a 17, you do manage to sneak behind them and see 4 figures that are still walking now away from you because you snuck around the back. But as you do that, you hear from behind you, "Boo!"
Oh,
I
damn.
turn with sword drawn. Who are you?
You see a man dressed similarly to the Vistani you stayed with that night by the river, and he goes, "Whoa, buddy!"
Okay, so I sheathe my sword and say, "We saw you keeping pace with us through the woods. Are you doing that on purpose?"
One of the other guys says, "Who's to say you aren't keeping pace with us?"
Touche. So, who are you? Are we going to the same place or no?
They
I
say,
tell them where we're going.
"Oh, so you tell them you're going to Vallaki?"
Yeah, to see what they say.
They say, "Oh well, maybe eventually, we there is a camp there that we stay sometimes, but we're just wandering around. We're just having some fun, robbing some graves. I mean, what?"
You wouldn't happen to have found any studded leather, would you?
They say, "We find a lot of stuff, but hey, you guys seem to not know where you're going very well."
Well, we have a guide who's trying his best.
Who, that Barovian numbskull?
Yes.
Yeah. Listen, we know these woods. We know this terrain very well. We can be your guide if you want.
I tell you what, if you will help guide us and get me some studded leather, I will pay you gold and let you have my armor.
Oh,
Scale mail.
okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We will be your guide for 100 gold piece.
To them, how much is my scale mail worth?
That'll be a separate transaction.
Well, I can't speak for the rest of the party, and I myself do not have 100 gold on my own. So we would have to decline that one. What do you need? Would we barter something or a service?
No, we pretty much want gold.
Makes sense. Well, I suppose this means we'll just have to part. Good luck to you, and we will see you later. And I come back up behind the other guys, and unless something happens between now and then, or they stop me or something, I go up behind the other guys and just continue walking. I don't tell them anything. It's nothing really of note to tell.
What's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 13.
Okay. You do notice that one of them has a pouch on his belt that looks pretty full.
Do I know? Okay.
Just to give you that information.
If you want to try to take it. So you're not going to tell us? Oh, I'm going to ask. If you're not going to tell us, like,
I'm going to ask you, Jimbei, how long does that +4 do for?
it's
Is it
one,
just a
and I
one
can
roll?
cast. It's a cantrip. I can cast it anytime I want. But anytime you do a perception check,
It's
I have
one
to do it-
use, right?
It's one use.
That's what I was going to ask. One use.
But I can cast it again if you got something you're going to try to do.
Well,
Yeah.
you would have to walk through the woods and touch
Yeah, I'm
him
not going to
in
be
front
able
of
to
them.
get
Yeah.
him to cast it again because I have to walk
No.
all the way there, walk all the way back. I'll just notice and continue to the other guys because I don't want to risk trying to 4 or 5 against 1 if I fail the stealth to nab it. I don't want to risk that. So I'll just head back to the guys after noticing that and
Okay.
keep quiet.
They yell back to you, "Good luck." All right. You continue on.
Okay, so none of us noticed that he vanished, and none of us noticed his return.
Nope.
Well, I don't know. You guys, if you want to make perception checks
Well,
against
I know he
his-
vanished because he asked me to. I cast guidance on him. Why would I have done that otherwise?
True.
Because I feel like if we notice him come back, we're going to ask a ton of questions.
Yeah, I'm going to ask. That was what I was saying. Yeah, I'm asking. What did you find?
I would say like most of it was within earshot.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, what was the point of sneaking?
Because you,
Well, you
I don't know.
got found after you snuck up on the one guy found you. So
All right, well, you guys heard everything he said.
We don't have 100 gold, but we could try to just talk to them,
Yeah, we
right?
can talk to them.
yeah, the rest of us could try to talk to them.
Yeah, let's talk to them about this camp we're going
Let's at least
to. and what
hail
it's
them and
like.
why they're like. Yeah, I know the one guy didn't tell you, but
All right, Jembe, Gesh, you go talk to them. I'm gonna talk to.
Why don't, since you guys, I'm the one that has favored terrain, you guys don't. They're in the woods, not on the trail. Why don't we call them over
that's what I'm
to us?
saying. I'm just gonna holler out to them.
Yeah. Hey, you guys!
Well, I wasn't gonna do that.
They vanish.
Yeah.
No, they walk up to you and they say, "Oh, lost already?"
How'd you know?
No, but my party thinks we might can do some business after all. Gesh?
I just want to know like what the town is like that we're going to. Give a slow down on it before we get there.
Oh boy, how much time do you have?
I don't know. You tell me. It seems like I got enough. Are we still in a hurry to get there? And how far is it?
It's about from here another 8 hours.
All right, and this is like what time is this? It's like kind of early daytime.
Yeah, it's mid-morning.
Okay, so we'll get there in time before nightfall. Is there any dangerous things along the way in these next 8 hours, like scary forests, and scarecrow
I mean,
people, and
Yeah, there's always dangerous stuff around, man. This
Crap.
is like, it's just a question of if you run into it.
all right. Well,
But,
once we get there,
you got the beautiful young lady with you, and this Borovian man who clearly is no fighter because he's from Borovia. So it's you basically you have 2 handicaps and 5 fairly okay looking fighter people here, and we will double your chance. That's why we offer to help.
cool, man. I mean, we can't
So
afford
you
services,
headed that
but
way
if you-
yourself?
So wait, but while we're talking to them,
Mhm.
because I had grabbed this, I'm going to see if I can do this without them realizing it, or maybe I just do it anyway.
Are you thinking of stealing their money and then paying them for with their own money?
No, I'm thinking about casting Zone of Truth, which creates a magical zone that guards against deception and a 15. I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to use this.
What
15 foot
is
radius.
Mark's sister's name again? I can't remember.
Arena.
Arena.
Sorry, God.
Until the
Sorry.
spell ends, the creature that enters the spell's area for the first time. So I should have done it before they came in.
No, if you cast it, like anyone in the zone enters it for the first time.
Okay. Affected creature is aware. An affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Such a creature can be evasive in its answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of truth.
Does it say anything about what they usually say at the end of those spells is when the spell is done, they are fully aware that you cast this spell and they are pissed
Yeah.
at you.
They could get mad.
Don't trust
Yeah.
them? Yeah, because I don't.
I want to
don't
talk.
think I'm going to waste a spell slot. Just
I do want to ask them if they can give us a lowdown once we're there. I mean, if they have any friends we should visit or places of notoriety, or things they like to go to or something.
They say, listen, you all seem like nice folks here, but this all seems to fall under the umbrella of guide work.
They're trademark company. All right.
I was about to say, you're going to have to pay them gold or trick them or something.
I can't pay him, so we can't. All right.
Ask grass or gas, man.
of us had a hundred
Do we have
gold,
grass? I'd be happy to share some grass. I don't think I have any though.
Can I pull Gesh aside and we go out earshot of the other guys?
Sure.
Is that possible?
I
Al?
mean, yeah, not without being
I don't
everyone
care.
seeing you. Okay,
I just want to know, can we do it without earshot?
sure.
Okay, well, I pull Gesh to the back and say, hey, man, why don't you convince them to do it for a magic pastry that is the most glorious thing you want? And I still have that pastry that I bought off a woman, and I hand it to Gesh to see if he can convince them.
Oh,
take
you have a magical pastry though, right? You do have some. Or did we already use those? Didn't we use those?
No, we haven't used it.
He still has his magic pastry. I forgot about the damn magic pastry.
Yeah. So
You could
see
offer
if you can convince them to do it for the magic pastry.
All right. I mean, you could have told them yourself. That's fine.
Well, you have a better chance with your charisma, though.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. All right. Well, we go back.
Now, let me tell you
Uh-huh.
what the witch said, and this is the truth, so you're not lying, is that when you eat it, it's the most glorious thing you've ever eaten. It transports you to this feeling of amazement that you've never been there before. It's a great elation that you feel, and we know where they can get more.
Is it a feeling, or does it actually transport you to like a different dimension or something? I don't want to screw these guys up.
Unknown. Just what the lady told me. She said it transports you. I don't know if it's real or not, so you're not lying.
The witch. We're not sure what the witch said.
Yeah, you don't have to tell them it's from a witch, though. Just see what you can do with it.
All right. Well, we go back to the group, and I tell you guys, we do have a magic pastry. If you want.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, if you want to. Like, if you don't mind sharing, I do want to try a little piece, But you guys are more than welcome to split this magical pastry that is supposed to have huge elations and be the best thing ever. So
Roll. I don't know what you would roll for that.
roll your drug dealing.
Wouldn't it be a charisma thing?
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be like intimidation, but
What's your charisma? By the
Whatever
way?
you pick, it falls under charisma, though.
I guess
17
persuasion.
What's your charisma? I'm just curious.
17 plus 3. That's my highest is my charisma.
All right, so roll d20, add 3.
Mine's 7.
13.
Okay. They say, "Oh wow, magic pastry, huh? Huh?
No.
You think we've never seen one of these before? We see these witches all the time, man."
We're pro at drugs, man. I'll ask him, is it actually good and safe to eat?
They say, I don't know. We're straight edge.
Oh, okay. You guys are boring then. Screw you guys.
I pop up then and suggest, well, you could use it as a weapon against someone if you needed it. It's still valuable.
Yeah, you guys are really making good use of it right now. Listen, unless you got some gold, you're kind of wasting our time here.
All right.
We have gold, just not the price
you do.
quoted.
Oh, geez.
What?
Oh, well.
What are you doing? I'm stepping in at this point.
Yeah.
We don't have the gold you're looking for. If you're not going to help us, move along. And
We don't have the gold you're looking for.
Like Mickey shut his mouth. Yes, I'm telling you, don't be giving them information they don't need. We don't know these guys. We don't trust these guys. Let's get moving.
I told them we don't have that kind of gold.
They said they were
But
robbing.
you told them we have some that they're going
I
to
know
probably
we have.
some.
How do you not have any gold?
The Vishanti are trustful people.
No, they're not.
The only mistrustful people in this whole thing seem to be us. I'm just going to be straight honest with you guys.
That's true.
They said they were robbing graves. I'm assuming there's a graveyard nearby.
Do you not remember that that we've been told multiple times that they have spies in the Vistani that work for Strahd?
Yeah.
We don't know these Vistani.
Right.
Ismark doesn't know he's Vistani, and I'm saying this right in front of them. I don't care. So
I'm just talking to Arena, kind of trying to zone all of them out.
One of them kind of says, "Well, that's a little racist, man."
Hey, dude, I'm a Dragonborn. Deal with it.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like you're like, I deal with race more than anything. All right, buddy.
Yeah,
Don't tell me about race.
Join the club. Again,
I want to get Arena's feel on this situation. Just kind of ask her what she thinks about the Vistani and our chances of making it to town at this speed.
She says, "Well, I certainly don't like these folk."
You mean Djembe, Mick, Crow, and Gesh?
She goes, "Got him."
There you go. I knew I liked her better than her brother.
I was gonna say, we have a long way to go. You guys are wasting our time if you're not willing to help us.
Yeah.
I think you're wasting our time, man. We made you an offer, and you said you couldn't pay, and then you keep talking to us. What do you want?
And we're telling you we're not going to pay. Go. We're not wasting your time anymore. You don't have to stay here.
Great. And they start walking through the woods.
Yeah. Gonna yell out that we're gonna visit their mother's brothel in town.
Do you actually yell that?
Better if y'all didn't hear any of that conversation.
Wow.
We'll say hello to your mother and them for you.
Do you actually say that?
No.
Oh my gosh, guys. You're tempting the DM here. Just kind of like,
We're just go.
He's like, roll for
We're just
initiative.
the group. Let's move along.
move.
He's like, roll for initiative. He's like, God damn it.
Yeah, I vote we just go back on our way and get to the town already.
I've been saying that for 5 minutes.
Yeah, press unpause on the Spotify playlist.
All right. So you keep trucking, and Arena says, "God damn, about time." All right. So you make it through the woods back out into like another open area. So it's just kind of like fields, and you can see more woods in the distance, and it's kind of like a hilly, kind of rolling area. But you're out of the woods for now.
Okay, we keep going, I guess.
Okay.
I'm
You're
gonna ask real quick. How close are we getting to the town? Like, how far into the day are we?
you're about halfway to the town, and it is starting. It's like it's afternoon, not afternoon, but it is after the highest point of the sun.
We're in the
okay.
second half of the day.
As we're walking, I'm going to ask Ismark, like, your plan is to get us to Vistani. What is your plan once we get there?
Vallaki.
Vallaki. Sorry, the Vistani. Yeah, sorry, Vallaki.
He says, Well, it is very well reinforced. They have many guards, many strong soldiers. We just need to find a safe place for her to stay once we get there.
Do you know anyone in this town that might be able to offer that to us?
He says, no, I've never been there before, man.
Well, that's great news.
Hey, I listen. Sometimes you get dealt a bum hand, and you got to play with what you got. I got a pair of deuces here.
Well, let's light a fire behind ourselves and get going. Speed walk.
All right. So you keep trucking, and you come across a fork in the road.
Okay.
Oh, I pick it up. Oh, a fork.
You disappear.
Oh, I was like, where'd he go? I drop the fork and I reappear.
All right, Ismark, which is the right path?
He says, "Oh, we should stay to the right unless you want to check out the old windmill."
No, we'll stick to the right.
I forget what was the old windmill.
I don't remember a windmill.
Was that the same windmill from the last game when we rescued the girl that was?
I don't think it's the right.
This is the windmill that they warned us that witches were at.
Oh,
Correct.
oh no.
Oh, that's right.
It's the other place he said you could theoretically find shelter.
No, thanks. I have a bad feeling we're gonna have to run back to this windmill for shelter.
At some point, we'll probably have to go to the windmill, but let's not do it yet.
All
Perhaps
right.
they have some good pastries.
Yeah, back to the waterfall.
So the road begins to get pretty windy from here, and it hugs the edge of the forest. So you have the forest on your left and these rolling fields to your right for quite a little ways.
Okay.
Okay.
And then the road turns sharply left, and you are back in the woods.
Okay. We continue on.
All right.
I was gonna say, at this point, we're just trying to get
Yeah,
there.
unless you have an encounter for us, we're just going to keep going to the city.
He's rolling. He's rolling.
I want to see my body hanging again.
All right. 1 second.
Goddamn scarecrow, man.
Guys, please don't roll.
Okay. So pretty shortly after you enter the woods, you begin to hear a howling in the distance.
More wolves.
And
Can I tell the direction that it's coming from since I'm in my terrain and I've dealt with wolves before?
well, what I can tell you is that they are entirely too close for comfort.
Oh,
I was
so
just saying, I didn't think
that is the
you could
direction.
surprise.
They're like on us.
Yeah.
Can I see them anywhere?
You cannot see them as of now.
Do we have any beef jerky or meat we can throw at them to distract them?
Mick.
But you can just decide to carry on, or you can try to prepare yourselves for if you feel like you're going to be attacked.
I'm
Well,
thinking we're
I'd
probably
like
going to
to
get attacked. So I'm
No,
like,
keep going.
I mean,
I'm
I'd like
going
to
to
draw my
pull my
weapon and
shield
be a
off my
little bit-
back, but I'm going to keep walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I'd be
weapons drawn, but we're walking.
Weapons drawn, a little bit more alert. Keep on moving.
Yeah. None of us can be surprised, so we got that for us.
I can
Do,
be surprised plenty of times.
Does anybody want to pee walking backwards to put your urine scent?
All right.
Mark
So
these ears.
as you walk, the howls grow louder and louder, and soon you feel these steely, glowing eyes peeking out from all around you in the fog.
No boy.
So I can see nothing but eyes.
Well, I mean, you can see other stuff, but they're just like shapes and eyes at the moment. And roll initiative for me, please.
Okay, so you choose a creature you can see. So would I be able to see them? Is what I'm asking.
Um,
No, can
Sure.
I cast a spell as soon as we're? I don't get the matters. We're doing initiative. So.
Yeah, you don't get a surprise round.
I rolled a 6.
All right.
13.
7.
7. Crow.
12.
Ooh, Kachung is here. Good. He's leading the party that follows us and laughs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gesh.
18.
18.
Yeah.
All right. So first in the order is going to be
Not me.
Gesh.
Okay.
And they're not like totally surrounding you. They're kind of like in a semicircle in front of you. So Ismark kind of pulls Arena back and just kind of readies his sword, trying to protect her.
Okay.
And
How many?
yes, there are 8.
8. Do
Okay.
I know if they're regular wolves or dire wolves?
They don't appear to be especially large.
Okay.
They seem to be like regular wolves.
Um,
And Gesh, you're first.
Okay, I'm going to use Cloud of Daggers. Let me find it real quick. Okay, you'll fill the air spinning daggers in a cube 5 feet on each side, centered on a point you choose within range. The creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts in turns there. So I guess it's a 5 feet on each side. I'm not sure what that means. I guess a 5 feet length.
So
or width?
you'd be able to target one wolf with that.
Gotcha. Okay. Is there one that looks like a leader, like the biggest one or something, like in the center or something?
No, I mean, they all look pretty similar in size.
Right on. Yeah, usually when you take out like the leader, they kind of back off. Okay, well, I guess I'll go for the one in the center.
Okay.
I guess what do I roll? Do I roll a d6 or d20 or something? Or
Is there a save? Does it say a saving roll or anything?
creature takes 4d4s, so I guess I roll 4 times a
No.
d4.
So it's an area spell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there should be a saving throw involved.
Okay.
Does it not say that?
Mm-mm. It's Cloud of Daggers. If anyone
It
wants
doesn't say.
Okay, then it would be an attack, I guess.
Yeah. It's
So
a
roll,
concentration spell with an area, a cube of 5 feet on each side.
unless it just works.
I don't know, whatever you think would be best. I mean, I don't mind rolling like.
I mean, if it's 5 feet by 5 feet, it's not going to miss. So yeah, just roll damage, I guess.
Okay. Okay, a 1, a 2, a 1.
Do you want me to read? Did you read it for? So it says a creature takes damage when it enters the area for the first time, or on a turn, or when it starts its turn.
Yeah, they're going next. So
Okay.
Okay,
so you rolled a 1, a 2.
a 1 and a 2.
Okay, so 6 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, it is the wolves' turn now, and the first 2 are going to run up to you, Gesh, since you just daggered one of them.
Yeah.
The first one rolls 13 to hit.
My armor class is 15.
Okay. And the second one rolls 12 to hit. So they miss you.
Cool.
The next 2 are going to go after Jimbei. That's a 22 to hit.
Okay, that does hit.
All right. And he is going to do 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
And make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Hang on. And what's my modifier on strength? It's +2. So 15.
All right, you managed to keep your footing.
Okay.
The next one is a nat 1, so they just like tumble past you and fall, and they knock themselves prone because they expected you to be on the ground, so they I guess
Okay,
miscalculated.
I'm going to
Wait, there's more wolves, right?
Yeah,
well, I
you're
have
taking a
a
reaction.
Can I use a reaction?
Sure.
When a creature within 5 feet of you hits you with an attack, the creature has to make a dex saving throw. 14 is the save, or it takes 2d8 lightning or thunder damage.
Every time? No, you got.
I have so many of them I can use per rest.
Okay. So I rolled a 14 plus 2.
Okay, so he didn't take it.
All right.
Half on. He takes half, so I got to roll it for half.
Okay.
So I rolled. It's a set. I rolled 2 7s, so 7. He takes 7 lightning damage.
Cool. The next two are going to attack Jordan. That is a 9, which is not going to hit, and a 15.
Yeah, I'm 14, so
Okay. And he will do 10 piercing damage with a nasty bite to your leg, and make a strength saving throw.
not my area of specialty. That's 3.
Okay, you are knocked prone.
Wonderful.
And the last two are going to go after Mick. That is a 22 to hit.
Nope. I use a luck point on that one.
Okay. And 6 is not going to do it.
So you rolled I don't know if this helps me or hurts me, but you rolled a 15 on the other one, plus whatever you have.
Oh, your luck.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one would be, if I rolled a 15 instead of a 2, that would be a 19.
No, the previous one.
Oh, then so I had rolled an 18 plus 4 is 22, so 15.
So plus 4, so you still hit me with the first one. You didn't with the second.
Okay, so cool. It does only 5 points of damage, but you still need to make a strength saving throw to be knocked.
5 points of damage and a strength saving throw.
Yep.
Okay. $19.
Okay, you keep your footing. Next up is Jimbei.
Okay.
So there's 2 in front of you, 2 in front of Mick.
Yeah, I'm
2
just
in front of
debating on what I
Jordan.
want to do. I'm trying to see if I have anything I can use as a
Obviously, one of the ones in front of you has already been hurt, and one of the ones in front of Gesh has already been hurt.
right. I'm just trying to decide if I want to help everyone or just fight off the wolves here. Like, if I have, do I have anything I can use as not an action, but the thing you can do after an action?
Bonus action?
Bonus action. Yeah, I'm looking for a bonus action before I decide if I use that spell or not. If I can actually like defend myself also as a bonus action. Oh, here, I have bonus action as a tab. That doesn't say anything. That doesn't help me. Trying to say if any of these spells can be used as a bonus action, or if they're all just action. Sorry. Well, if it's just right in front of me, and I did how much damage to that first one? I did 7.
Yep.
All right, I'm just going to. Here, I don't really have any bonus actions that are helpful. Do I want to do a spell or do I want to... All right, so how far is like my group to me, just to get an idea?
I mean, you're all fairly close. You're walking together.
Okay. Well, I was just because I have Thunder Wave that makes a 15-foot cube that originates out for me, but hits everyone, and I'm wanting to know how many of my own party I would hit with that.
And unless you're walking in front of everyone, you will hit at least one or two people.
We're in proximity.
Okay, that's what I was trying to
Why
determine.
don't you just move in front of us?
Then I'm not like the wolves are still there though by you guys. So
if you move forward, one of the wolves will get an opportunity attack. You can move. You can kind of like turn and try to hit the two wolves that are next to you.
I'm just gonna what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on, and since they're trying to knock everybody to the ground, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Bless on my party. So you bless up to if I use second level, when you cast this, use spell second level or higher, you can target one more additional creature. So bless up to 4 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack or the saving throw. This lasts up to a minute, and I'll cast it on 4 people. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I see Mick, John, Jordan, Pro, and Gesh.
Is that a one-time use?
No, it lasts the whole time.
And
Every time during the minute, you can roll an extra.
Every
D4.
time one of them uses it during the minute, they can roll an extra d4.
Awesome.
All right. Crow, you are up next.
All righty. I'm going to go into a rage.
I bet you are.
Yes. And then I'm also going to attack recklessly to who's probably the closest, probably the one by.
I mean, they're all fairly the same distance.
Actually, I'm going to go to the ones to Jordan since he's prone.
Okay.
So, and then I'm actually going to use Great Weapons Master that I picked up and use before a melee attack with a heavy weapon that you're proficient with, you can choose to take a -5 penalty on the attack roll. If the attack hits, you add +10 to the attack's damage.
Holy smokes.
And you still have the d4 to make up for that. So there you go.
Yes. And I roll with advantage since I'm attacking recklessly.
this is going to be good.
I rolled in at 20.
Oh boy.
He gonna hit.
Wolves just turn into dust. His blood splatters.
One of those wolves is not going to have a good day.
Yeah, they need a trip to the vets.
Let me see what I. Okay, 1. Roll. So that would be 5. So that'd be 15 with the first hit. Then the crit
Would be 30.
Yeah, and then
Then another 10.
Well, no, it would have been 5
Oh.
because I rolled a 1. So then 1 + 4.
I mean, he's dead.
Okay. I was going to say, also since I'm an orc, I get savage attacks, so I get to roll an extra crit.
Okay. So in that case, yeah, you hit it so hard that like you crack the earth underneath him, and you create his grave as you hit him.
Okay.
Like a cartoon, and just pops up.
So that was the one that attacked me, or the one that missed me?
The one that attacked you.
Yeah.
Right.
And then also with the Great Weapons Master, on your turn, when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon, reduce a creature to 0 hit points with 1. You can make 1 melee attack as a bonus action.
Great.
So
well, then you got one on the ground that you got an advantage against.
Oh yeah, that one was on the ground because it missed John and fell down.
So 15 to hit on that.
Yep, that'll do it.
Okay.
Crow having doing some destruction.
18 damage to it, including the +10.
Okay. Yeah, you don't like kill it quite as badly, but you do embed your axe into its skull, and it's quite dead.
So there are
Trying to shake it off his axe. It's like
Yeah.
So I just got to think the rest of the wolves are got to look at that and go, shit.
Yeah.
And that's in the
The only 2 down, right?
That's 2 down. Yep.
Okay.
2 down, 6 to go.
Jordan.
Well, I guess I can save my hellish rebuke for another time because that one that hurt me is he's gone.
But you do need to use your movement or half your movement to stand up if you wish to. Yeah.
Before I can use a spell, right?
Well, I mean, you can use a spell from the ground, but it's not.
No, I'm definitely standing for my movement. Let's see here. Yeah, that's going to change my activity here. I guess I'll just do a normal Eldritch Blast at one of the other ones. Let's aim one of the ones that was at Gesh there, the one that didn't Gesh get bit, or
one of the ones in front of Gesh is already hurt.
Then I'll blast at that one.
Okay.
A 2 is not going to do it.
2 will not cut it. No. Unfortunately,
Clearly, I was distracted by my injury and the savagery of Crow.
Yeah, and your patron says,
Shut it.
and last in the order is Mick.
All right. I cast Hunter's Mark on if there's a weakest one, the weakest one.
Okay. Yeah, there's one in front of Jimbei. That's
and then I will shoot with my bow. So that's let's see.
Wait, you're not going to attack one of the ones in front of
D4,
you?
right?
what's that?
I was just asking him. He's not attacking. Is he attacking the one in front of me or the ones in front of him?
You said the weakest one.
Okay.
I rolled 15 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay, so that'll be 1d8 plus 4 plus a d6 from the Hunter's Mark. So that's 12.
Okay. Yeah, you catch it right in the eyeball, and the arrow just like embeds into its brain, and it falls over, dead.
So that is
And back to the top of the order with Gesh.
Can I use like prestidigitation and make like a big juicy steak and flop it in front of them and to see if they get distracted?
You can try.
do it.
Okay. I'm tempted to do that, or
I'd just run and hide behind Crow at this point.
there's 2 things. I would like to try that, but then I was like, should I just attack? And then also, once they try to bite on it, would it disappear? You know, like what are the rules of that? You know,
Well, it wouldn't disappear, but they would immediately. They also would not be able to smell it.
I think it does have smell. I'm pretty sure it did. Like,
Isn't it one or the other? Like, can't you make a smell or make
maybe.
something?
I'd have to look it up, but yeah, I guess it probably wouldn't do anything anyways. I should probably just attack. Okay, I will use Scorching Ray. You create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. You can hurl them at one target or several. Make a ranged spell attack for each ray. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 fire damage. So in that case, is that one of those things where I roll a d20 to see if I hit?
Yep, for each ray.
Okay.
So first of all, are you hitting 3 different wolves, or
Um,
so you have 2 wolves in front of you, one of which is already hurt?
Okay, I'll just go for the one that's hurt, I guess, in front of me.
Okay.
Okay, so I roll a d20?
Yep, 3 times.
Or okay, 3 times?
Yeah, it says make an attack roll for each ray, right?
Yeah, you can hurl them at one target or so, yeah. Okay. A 9.
Plus your spellcasting modifier.
Oh,
It's on the second page.
so is that a +3? Is that my charisma magic modifier?
Should be your charisma plus your why am I drawing blank? Your
Your proficiency.
thank you.
So it's your charisma +2 probably.
My charisma's +3.
So then it would be +5.
Okay. Okay, so what did I
So
say
you roll-
before?
A 9.
9, yeah, plus 5 is 14.
Okay, that hits.
Can I do it again?
Yep,
A 19,
that'll definitely hit.
20.
That definitely hits. That's a crit.
That's 3.
So,
Okay.
all right. So roll damage.
Okay, and that's 2d6, right?
Mhm.
A 6 and a 3.
That's for each ray. So you need to roll it.
Okay, so that's for
For-
one roll. I
Yeah,
guess.
so that's 9,
2 and
11.
a 2, and then a 3 and a 1.
And that last one is doubled because it was a crit.
Okay.
So, yeah, you shoot 3 firebolt at this thing and incinerate it so badly that even its bones disappear.
Oh, sweet.
It's like it's like literally like you see this giant billow of flame and smoke, and then you just see ash on the ground.
I feel a little bad, but
About 4, right?
That's 4. So there's 4 left. So there's 1 in front of Gesh, 2 in front of Mick, and 1 in front of Jimbei. And they are going to attack those people. So 15 to Gesh. That hits, right?
yes.
Armor. Okay. And a 19 plus 4, so it's 23. So you're going to take 12 slashing damage.
Okay.
Sorry, piercing damage, and make 2 strength saving throws for me.
Okay, is that with the 6?
With a d20 and add your strength modifier.
Okay.
Don't forget you have the +4. You can roll the +4 still. To that.
Oh. Okay, should I do that?
Well,
Well,
it depends on what
what'd
you
you-
roll.
what'd you
You
roll?
have, you have
I
blessed, so
rolled
you
a-
have an extra 4 you can roll
I
to
rolled a
add to
four.
it.
I rolled a 14 plus my strength modifier is 1,
Yeah.
so 15.
That's fine. One more time.
Okay, and then again, 19.
Yep. So you're fine there.
Okay.
The one.
I have 1.
So did I just attack you twice? I should have only attacked you once.
I think you just attacked me once. You said I had 32 HP. I guess you said minus 12. So I
Yeah.
guess
So it should have only been -6
Okay.
because there's 2 in front of Mick, not in front of you.
Okay.
Sorry about that. So Mick, that's going to be a 18 and a 19 to hit.
Yeah, they both hit.
Uh, 14 piercing damage. And make some strength saving throws for me, please.
Okay. So strength saving throws.
You can roll the d4.
That
still.
one.
That
Oh,
one,
that's
you
not gonna
fall
help.
down. You are knocked prone.
Is Mark laughing at us from the side?
No, he still looks quite scared.
Okay.
And Jimbei, I rolled a 9 against you, so you're good.
Yeah, that's not enough.
He's
And
Mark's
it is-
pants.
It is your turn.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna the one remaining in front of me. This time I am gonna attack it. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt. 15.
That'll hit.
All right, and that does 4d6.
Oh, damn.
What is it? Lightning or thunder? I can never remember. Radiant damage is the guiding bolt. 10 and 18.
Okay. You move your hand forward, and this bolt comes out of your hand. This bright light of radiant, glowing light, and just melts its face off. And
Just to see what it would be like, I rolled 4 die 6 and I got 7. So way better than me. I was like, I wonder what I would get if I. Oh my god, a lot of ones is what I would.
and next up, He-Man. I mean Crow.
I'll move over to the, I guess where Mick's at. Look down at him kind of disapprovingly.
Get up, man! Get up!
Go ahead and roll to attack one of the two in front of him. And that's not going to hit. I rolled 2 2s. So that would be a 6. So I miss.
Jason in the chat said we're going to have some pimp coats from these furs. Not if you keep incinerating all of them to ash.
Nothing left of any of them.
Bill already buried his, so
Jordan.
Yeah, let me blast the one of the ones that knocked Mick down.
Sure.
See if I can actually hit this time. Rolled a 1.
Roll the 1. Great.
I'm clearly frazzled, people.
So you go to cast your spell and you kind of like lunge forward because you are so enthusiastic. You're like, I'm going to get it this time. And you trip over a root and your trinket goes flying and it goes into the brush.
My trinket? That that bad luck charm thing?
Yeah.
Nice.
So you have,
I thought that thing vanished after one day. It's still with me?
Yeah, because you found it late in the day yesterday.
Gotcha.
That's awesome.
So for the rest of the day, you have disadvantage
for losing it
on everything.
Awesome.
Well, I thought like that was a good thing.
I thought it was giving him bad luck. I thought if he got
the bad luck was that it had to be close to him, or else he couldn't.
Oh, okay.
He was distracted.
Oh, I thought it gave him bad luck for having it. Okay.
No.
And he wanted to have it and that's why he had bad luck all day. Okay, never mind.
Okay, alrighty.
I'm a disaster, guys. Just watch out.
Mick.
Did I automatically lose concentration when I fell prone, or do I roll to see if I keep it?
No. So if you take damage or fall prone, you lose concentration on what you're doing.
Okay. Well, I get up. That's just all my movement, right?
It's half your movement to stand.
Half. Okay. So I turn to fire my bow at one of these things then.
Okay.
All right. That's 15 plus 8 to hit.
Yep.
All right. And that'd be 11 damage.
Okay. Back to the top of the order, Gesh. Still one in front of you and 2 in front of Mick.
Okay. I'm going to use my cantrip of Ray of Frost.
Yep.
It's just 1d8 cold damage.
So roll to hit.
Okay. It's not going to hit.
Okay. What'd you roll?
2 plus whatever.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's the wolves. So one in front of you is going to... 14 is not going to hit you, Gesh. And then one of them is going to attack Mick. It's a nat 20.
Luck point for that, for sure.
Okay. So that reduces it to a 15, right?
No. What that means is I roll a d20
Oh,
and I choose which one. So you rolled an 8.
Okay. So it'd be a 12. That's not going to hit.
I got a quick question. How do I use my dragon breath?
You use it just like in any other ability. You use it once per day.
Okay, you can use it one time and that's it. Okay.
Yeah, per long rest.
Okay.
Oh, it's a short rest on mine.
Is there something where I got to roll like a d20, I guess, to see if it hits, or just something I do naturally?
I'm not sure. It should say in the description.
Yeah. Okay.
The other one is going to turn to crow, and it's not a nat 20, but a 20.
Okay. I was going to say it has advantage, so.
Well, let me see if I crit just in case. I do not. 6 damage and make a strength saving throw for me.
And you still have
saving throws of strength.
Strength saving throw.
The DC is only 11. Okay, yeah, you're fine.
And how much damage was it?
6.
Okay.
And Jimbei.
All right. I think I may just save my. Which one? The one that Mick just hit. I'm gonna go over there
I
and
didn't hit anything.
didn't you damage one earlier in one of his damage?
Earlier I did.
Is there a damaged wolf at the moment?
Yes, there is a damage wolf.
That one. I'm gonna go attack it with my warhammer.
Okay, do it.
Yeah, what's my plus on that one? 11.
11's not going to cut it.
I didn't think so.
Crow.
All right. I'll attack. Is one of the two damaged ones? Well, I'll attack one of the undamaged ones in front of Mick.
Okay.
And that would be 13.
13 just hits.
Okay. So roll for damage. 17.
Okay. You swing your axe and you just are able to lop it hard enough that you feel its spine click in between your axe blade and it falls. Like you got just deep enough to get it.
So now there's 3 left, right?
There's
That,
two.
hashtag that's what she said.
There's 2 left.
2 left.
And Jordan.
They're both injured, yeah?
No, one of them is fine and one of them is injured.
Okay. And I take a negative to every single roll I do.
You get disadvantage, so you have to roll a d20 twice and
Take the lower.
take the lower one.
All right. So here we go. Let's try Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna steady myself, concentrate, and yeah.
That helps.
He's rolling 1
There
for
you
sure.
My lowest one was a 12. Oh wait, do I add it? No, I don't add anything. Do I add
Yeah, your spellcasting modifier.
charisma?
Yeah.
So my lowest one was 16.
Okay.
Huzzah!
Yeah, you get it. Are you attacking the damaged one or the undamaged one?
The damaged one, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right. And let's see. And then do I take a reduction to my
No.
damage roll? 12 is my damage. I don't know what.
Okay. You extend your hand and your Eldritch Blast amazingly flies forth much to your and everyone's surprise. And it does collide with the wolf and punctures a hole through its chest.
Ooh.
And it dead.
So 1 left.
1 left. And
God.
it is Mick's turn.
Contribution.
Left.
No. I don't think so. Maybe. Sure. Yes, this will be your last round.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll go ahead and roll the d4, see what I'm adding it to. Oh, wow. Yeah, that hits for sure. 18 plus 9.
Yeah.
Okay. So, oh, crap. I meant to activate my ability. Oh, well.
Yeah, I don't think you need it.
9 damage.
Okay.
Don't think that killed it.
Did not kill it. But Gesh has a turn before the wolf gets to attack again.
Is it the one in front of Gesh, or is it one of the ones in front of Mick is left?
I mean, it's 6 and 1/2 of those and the other at this point.
I guess.
Okay. I'll just use Ray of Frost again. $14 plus what? I guess
That'll hit.
Okay. And I forgot what it was. Was it a shit? I was looking at Dragon Breath stuff. I think it's
I know 11 didn't kill one, but 14 killed one. It's got 9 damage on it, so it shouldn't need too much more.
yeah, 2d6. Okay. Wait, no, was that it? Am I looking up something else? Ray of Frost. Sorry, guys. 1 sec. I'm so close.
Hashtag that's what she said.
Okay, it's 1d8. All right. So 4.
4 damage. You make him chilly, but he's not dead.
All right.
And he
How does he look?
grim.
Handsome as a just all get out.
I think he's down to 1 hit point, but I'm not sure.
It turns back to you, Gesh, and attacks 19 to hit.
Okay.
Does 5 damage, 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
Bites your ankle.
Ankle biter.
And make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Is that a D20?
Yep.
Or 17?
Cool, you're good. Jimbei.
All right. I'm gonna just let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to go over to the last one and hit it with the Warhammer because I don't think I want to waste a spell on this, and hopefully this will be enough. So, 10. I did not get it again.
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, you run up very enthusiastically and kind of like, whoo! But Crow, it is your turn.
All right. So that
Apparently I
would
don't
be
forget.
15
Yep.
and 9, 13.
Yep. You hack it good, and it dies too. So you kill them all.
Lots of dead wolves.
It's like everywhere we go, there's just corpses.
What's a few more here?
Or easy to trace.
All right. Well, the wolves seem to have. There aren't any more you can hear close by, so you can continue on your way if you wish.
Okay.
That-
Before we
that-
go,
Yeah, that wolf bite was a successful hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How are we on healing? Like,
well, that's what I was just getting ready to ask. Who all took damage?
I'm
I
down to
took damage.
How much?
Yeah.
I took
Oh.
some, but not enough to matter.
I took about a little over half.
And how much is that? I don't know what half is.
Almost half damage.
No, how many hit points do you have left?
Oh, I have 19 out of 38.
Okay. Guess how much damage did you take?
I have 21 out of 32.
Jordan, how much did you take?
I took 10 damage. I'm 21 out of 31.
And Crow?
44 out of 47.
Okay. And I took 9. So let me see. I am going to cast on the group Prayer of Healing up to 6 creatures. So I can hit everybody of your choice that you can see within range. Each regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus my spell casting modifier, which is +4.
So
And the spell has no effect on undead or constructs. So let me roll 2d8.
I'm digging these thoughts and prayers spells. They've been helpful.
So everybody gains 10.
Nice. Thank you.
I don't know if I'm going to actually do this or not, but Alec, if I were to cast Good Berry, I would have 10 berries, and it requires you to use your action to eat one, and you gain 1 HP plus nourishment for the day. So could I theoretically eat all 10 as we're walking and gain 10 hit points, or
Sure.
would that be too much?
No, go for it.
Overdose. I would change them from good berries to good burgers.
welcome to Good Burger.
Because it doesn't tell you in the wording about that at all.
Yeah, no, eat them all. Go for it.
I'm not going to cast it, but just future reference, I might do it later. I don't know. So I guess we're all good to continue on then, right? Is Skidmark and the chick okay?
Yeah, they're great.
Okay.
They didn't get attacked. They're just us for some reason.
All All right, so you head along your way, and you see that the sun is starting to dip in the sky because of your delays in your journey. You don't think you're going to make it to the town before nightfall.
I'm trying to make us go to that damn
Windmill.
windmill.
I thought we just keep running, even if it gets night. We'll be really close. We just keep gunning for the town.
Yeah, I almost feel like I'd rather fight wolves and scarecrow for the rest of my life than go to the windmill.
How far are we? I guess we can, as we're going, Ismark, if he knows of any place short of the town that we could potentially find shelter.
He says, "No, there is nowhere unless we can find some sort of cave or hovel to stay in. But there is no man-made structure in this area until the town.
And how far are we from the town? How short are we going to be from making it?
Probably like an hour."
Shoot, let's just go for it. An hour in the dark, I'm okay with that. I'll risk it.
What's the rest of the group think?
I don't think we have a choice, do we?
Yeah. I mean, we can't get lost, and we won't get surprised, so that helps us on our way.
All right. Keep going.
I mean, what other options do we have, right? Like, I don't know.
The windmill.
But the windmill would take us.
I want to ask Irina what she thinks of the witches at the windmill. What has she ever heard of them?
Good call.
Well, you're way closer to the town than the windmill.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
But I just want to hear what she has to say first.
She says, "They steal people's children.
We already knew that.
They are terrible beasts. Terrible. I don't dare call them people."
Are they wearing like ice
Get in.
badges?
Let's head to the town.
Town, move it.
All right.
Hauling, running.
So you're hauling double time, and
All in oats.
through the fog on the path in front of you, a gaunt figure with wild hair and bare feet bounds towards you on all fours, wearing a tattered gown of stitched animal skins. You can't tell whether it's a man or a woman. It stops, sniffs the air, and laughs like a lunatic.
I cast protection from evil and good on myself.
The ground nearby is crawling with tiny twig monsters. And roll initiative.
Wow.
Big monsters. Ooh.
12 for me.
21.
9.
19.
8.
Sweet, I beat somebody.
Got fur twig lady.
This guy reminds me of was it Dracula's creepy assistant guy. What was his name? Renfield?
Yeah.
God, who played Renfield? Was it it's that musician in Bram Stoker's Dracula? Renfield was played by that musician guy.
I don't remember.
Sorry, 1 second.
What's
Just
the-
getting initiative order and stuff.
Daltrey, was it?
Let me see here.
I was imagining Amadeus because they both wore the white wigs.
Amadeus.
Tom Waits. It was Tom Waits.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. I didn't know that.
In Coppola's version of Dracula, it was Tom Waits that played Renfield.
That's
Super
awesome.
creepy. He creeped the heck out of me.
Oh, I bet. He talks like this, and
man.
I'm going to bite you.
He's like eating bugs and stuff in the insane asylum where he's locked in. Creepy.
All right. So first in the order is Jimbei, and
Okay.
there is the one humanoid and 9 of these little twig monsters
And how are they distributed out in front of us?
scattered, but everyone's like in front of you within, I don't know, 20 feet.
Can we just stomp on the stick monsters?
If
I
you
mean,
want
like,
to
how
use your
far- Go ahead.
if you want to use your attack to stomp instead of something else, but
Action once per short rest. Exhale in a 5 by 30 foot line. How many would I hit in a 5 by 30?
You could hit the humanoid and like 3 of them, probably.
Okay, how many could I hit if I did a thunderous force shoots out from you and each creature in a 15-foot cube? Well, that would hit the people behind me too. How about what about shatter? If I did a 10-foot radius out in front of me, how many would that hit? Like I can pick a spot on that one.
Probably about the same amount because it's shorter, but
Yeah, it's 10-foot radius, a spear, but I can set that 10 foot anywhere within 60 feet of me.
right.
You can
We're
set
just
it
fighting
right
one
up.
guy, right? How many, or are we fighting a whole crew?
There's
Insane.
one humanoid and 9 twigs.
Twigs. I don't
I
remember
want to.
Remember them from the first one?
the little guys that like chased in
Yeah.
our last adventure.
Yeah,
They're back.
they are
Mantle.
regular creatures in D&D universe.
Can you make a friend of one again? Make one of John. He just starts.
I just took him with me.
What if I didn't put it on the humanoid and I just went after the twigs? How many of the twigs could I hit?
I don't know, 5.
5. So it's humanoid and 3 or 5 twigs.
Yeah.
And there's how many twigs? 9.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna use my breath. Once per short rest, exhale in a 5 by 30 foot line. They have to make a dex saving throw. It's 14, half damage on success, and I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna hit all. I'm gonna go after. I'm gonna go after 5 twigs.
Okay. Dex saving throw.
Yep. Oh, sorry. The DC save on this one is 13, not 14. It apparently didn't change with like my
Okay.
spell stuff.
Only one of them is going to save. They got a 17. The rest got 12 or lower.
Okay, so I'm going to roll 2d6 for lightning damage, and one of them will take half. 9.
You incinerate all 5 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take that, you darn sticks.
Actually,
Crow-
I thundered them.
yeah.
It's all
Well,
lightning.
they're still turned into little crispy critters.
Okay. I'm
Little,
going to enter into.
They like
a rage.
splinter apart like.
Matchstick men now.
I'm going to go into a rage.
Hell
Run
yeah.
up there and miraculously attack him with the Great Weapons Master, where I take -5 to hit.
Okay.
And so I would have got a 15 to hit.
You're attacking the humanoid?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I do.
What if it's like 20 stick guys and one for a coat?
22 damage.
22?
Yeah.
All right. You lay into it and cut its arm off, and it screams and takes off running in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, go away. Creepy guy.
And it runs out of sight.
Sweet.
And the twig men follow it.
Awesome.
You the man, Crow.
Go, Crow.
Yay.
All right, let's keep moving.
All right. So you start hustling again down this road, and in the distance, you begin to see the flickering flames of some torch lights, and you continue forward, and you begin to see the outline of a gate through the fog, and you reach the gate of Vallaki.
Yeah.
Looks like we made it.
Let me find that chapter in a second.
So we go to a gate and it's locked.
It is a hold on. All right. The old Svalich road meanders into a valley watched over by dark, brooding mountains to the north and south. The woods recede, revealing a sudden mountain berg surrounded by a wooden palisade. Thick fog presses up against the wall as though looking for a way inside, hoping to catch the town aslumber. The dirt road ends at the set of sturdy iron gates with a pair of shadowy figures standing behind them. Planted in the ground and flanking the road outside of the gates are half a dozen pikes with wolves' heads impaled on them.
It's very welcoming.
So it is a locked iron palisade with 2 guards behind it.
Well, I guess one of us
And
should
it's
go.
dark, so we should probably announce ourselves as we get
Yes.
close. Unless we want to get shot.
Yeah, I guess
Maybe
we'll.
we should let Skidmark announce us.
There you go. Skidmark, get up there. Do something.
Hey, I got you here.
You got
You're like MapQuest directions.
You would have gone to the windmill if I hadn't told you what that was. Don't give me shit.
Always with the shit with you guys.
Well, you've been here before. We've never been in this land at all. So
He's never been here.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Yeah.
So he walks up and there's 2 guards. One is male and one is female. And they're carrying long pikes, and they point them kind of at holes in the palisade towards him. And they say, "Who goes there?" And Ismark says, "My name is Ismark. I am the burgomaster of Barovia. My father passed some nights ago. I've come to seek asylum for my sister Arena." They say, "So what's that to us then?"
Well, you are in control of the gates, so we seek asylum. And that means you open the gates to give us asylum. that's how it's relevant. I'm not sure if you follow or not, but
Yes, we're seeking shelter for the evening.
Think you have to be a little more persuasive than that to let us open the gates at night.
15 silver pieces to each of you.
Roll a persuasion
All of the
check.
money, we haven't made a dime. since we've been on
I don't
this-
have 15 gold pieces, so I don't know what you're talking about.
That's
That's silver. All right. Persuasion. Where is my persuasion? Oh, joy.
Blue persuasion.
You know what? I'm going to use a luck point. I'll roll again.
How many luck points you got left?
None, and that did not help me. I rolled a 6.
All right, they say, well, silver won't do us any good while we're dead from Strahd. So we'll keep this gate shut. Thank you very much.
I could use acid breath on him, right?
I'm
Don't you, hey, Guess, don't you have like intimidation as part of your like pirate
Yeah,
thing?
I do have intimidation. Yeah, I mean, I could say, well, do you accept acid breath?
They say, you look like a frost dragon to me.
No, it's a black dragon.
Okay, then never mind. They say, well, give it your go. Not going to help you open the gate if we're dead.
I mean, wouldn't it help melt the steel? It's acid.
I don't know. It's a pretty thick gate.
2 gold apiece. Final offer.
No. I'm going to use, I don't even know how to pronounce thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy, yeah.
Yeah, that one. I'm going to intensify my voice. I'm going to use my intimidation skill. And I'm going to basically bellow at these guys, and I'm going to say something like, we've been traveling for days being chased by wolves and vampires. Either open this door or we'll blast it down.
All right, roll an intimidation check with
That's-
advantage.
Oh, and I'm giving him guidance. I'm casting guidance on him. Thanks, so he gets an extra D4.
15. Do I add
don't-
anything to 15?
I am going to kind of
You're gonna
nerf
say
your.
no?
I'm going to nerf your guidance a little bit because you don't know he's about to do this.
Okay, so I can't do it. Okay, that's fine.
I don't know. A 15. Do I add anything to it for that? Oh, I do. I am. Intimidation is +6.
Yeah, so it's a 21.
Yeah.
They say, all right, don't get your knickers in a bunch. And they tentatively open the gate, but keeping their pikes pointed at you.
And we scurry through the damn gate.
They
Now
say,
close it. Once we're through.
they say, well, welcome to Vallaki.
So as we walk by, do they have torches out front that they're using?
I mean, there's like torches like mounted on the walls,
Okay.
but the gates, like it's just like a little, kind of guard station.
I just
and
didn't know if
then
they were like holding a torch or anything.
and the gate kind of like it opens up into the town.
Is there anyone we see walking around? Like, is it night?
It is night, yes.
Is anyone
I'm gonna
walking
ask.
around,
So
or can we see the signage of businesses? Like, where's the inn, for example?
The first couple of buildings seem to be residences.
So we can ask the guards directions, maybe.
yeah, I'm gonna lean a little closer. I'm gonna use another thaumaturgy to like intensify the torchlight around them, so that they can get a good glimpse of me. And then I'm just gonna ask like, who do we see? Who's the like master of this town? Who's in charge? And where do we find him?
They say, 1 minute. The Burgomaster Baron Vargas Valakovich. But you, sir,
Write that name down.
yeah, it is Baron Vargas Valakovich.
Baron Vargas.
Okay, and he would be where exactly?
Well, he would be most likely in his mansion asleep at this time of night.
I don't think we can manage to get there without trouble. We need to just find like an inn or something just for the night. No one's going to be letting us in anywhere unless we got money or intimidation.
Is there an inn?
Yeah, there's an inn. It's
Where's
straight,
that?
Straight ahead, can't miss it.
I really want to
straight ahead.
I can't stop egging these guys. I'm gonna point to their 6 wolves and say, so how many of you guys did it take to kill those?
Just the one.
We left about 8 of them back on the road if you're looking for more.
No, the celebration of the killing of the wolves was last week.
Well, I guess we're a week behind that.
That's what she said.
All right. All right. So let's go to this inn.
Yeah.
All right. So Vallaki is much larger than Barovia. It is a sprawling town, but there is a main road that seems to go east to west, and you are on you entered through the eastern gate.
Okay. So are we at the inn now?
You are not. You're walking up from the gate. Like I said, the first few buildings are just like seem to be residences, but you do pass one thing of note on your left, which is pretty shortly after. It is where is it? A stockyard.
I know about those.
So as you pass, this large stockyard has several locked sheds along its periphery and lies adjacent to a roomy warehouse. A wooden sign above the gate reads, Arisek Stockyard. Parked at the south end of the stockyard is a sturdy carnival wagon. It's called colorful paint peeling off. Faded lettering on its sides spells out the words Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders. A heavy padlock secures the back door.
Okay.
I guess we could visit these carnies later, right?
Yeah, we continue on to the inn.
Well, yeah, I doubt it's open. So
We could steal their magic while they're sleeping.
What is everyone's passive perception?
13.
mine is passive perception is 14.
Okay. So Jimbei, as you're walking, you notice a figure about 30 or 40 feet behind you that seems to be keeping pace at that distance.
Okay. I'm gonna let Jordan know that there's someone following us. Jordan.
Can I see her?
Who has our crew has dark vision? Yeah, that's why I was. Oh, you and Crow both. Well, that's why I'm telling Jordan, so in case he can like kind of glance and see if he can see, because I do not have dark vision.
Can I? What can I see?
Do you want to like look over your shoulder?
Yeah.
You see a man walking behind you.
No distinctive anything like old, young, tall, skinny.
He is a middle-aged man. He does not look
As old as I do now.
yeah. He's not 69,
Nice.
but he doesn't seem like he's not like drawing arms or anything. He's just kind of walking behind you.
Is he? But does he seem to like walk in speed with us, or is he trying to catch up to us? Or
No, he's keeping pace, so he's staying about 30 or 40 feet behind you.
okay. All right, let's keep going. I'm gonna just sort of. I'm gonna use my Fernando Valenzuela Pride Eye and just keep watching. That's a bold drum joke for any baseball fans.
All right, so you continue on your way.
I'm watching for the mansion as well. If we come by that,
Yeah, the mansion is not on this road.
okay.
Um,
Because my character is definitely feeling like we should just screw the inn and march up and pound on the door to the mansion. Personally,
you continue on. There's just more residences along the way, but this main thoroughfare, there isn't much to be seen besides some houses and stuff. But like I said, Vallaki is kind of sprawling, so it's about over a mile wide.
Okay.
So it takes you, 10, 15 minutes to walk towards the center of the town.
So we are now there.
Yes.
You are now there, and you reach a building that is, you see gray smoke issuing from the chimney of this large 2-story wooden building with a stone foundation and sagging tile roof, upon which several ravens have perched. A painted wooden sign hanging above the main entrance depicts a blue waterfall.
I like that. And this is the inn, or
It appears to be an inn, yes.
is the front door open?
The front door is not open, but you may try it to see if it is unlocked.
has light inside.
There is still light inside, yes.
I first knock on the door to see if the.
I was gonna say, should we try to lose that guy first, or should we talk to him?
I got an idea.
Should we like run around the block and like jump a couple fences before we come back to the inn?
Well, I don't know about the other guy, so I just knock on the door to see if the innkeeper comes.
You hear a voice from inside say, "It's a bar. Come on in."
Nice.
I go on in.
All right. And as you do, the ravens keep an eye on each one of you as you walk in the door.
Okay.
I look over my shoulder. Is the guy still there coming?
Yep.
I'm gonna use a little. How do you say it? Thaumaturgy?
Yeah.
Sure.
Thaumaturgy.
One of them is I can make whispers happen, originating from a point of my choice within range.
Okay.
I want to make him hear whispers behind him.
Okay.
just
They
to
can
see
ask,
what he
like,
does.
"Who are you?"
Yeah, just whispering sounds behind him.
He seems unfazed and still keeping his eyes locked on your party.
Oh my.
So I go up to the bar and ask, where can I get a room around this town?
So the you walk up and there is a older woman behind the bar, and she says, "Well, you can get a room here, can't you?"
Oh, how much is the room?
I'm gonna pull Crow aside before we go in and just plan something.
Okay. Do you want to do it off camera?
No, we're good.
Okay. She says, "A room costs 1 EP a person, which is half a gold."
Half a gold.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we're at what? 2.5 gold.
What is your largest room?
Says, "Oh, we got a nice big room with about 4 beds."
Okay.
Dibs
Same.
on a bed.
You do realize there are 7 people with you, right?
Yeah, we'd have to have 2.
I'm bunged with Irina.
I'm not.
I was going to say, the one that's be attacked by Strahd. you realize.
So Crow, what I want to do is when we go in and close the door, I want you to go to one side of the door and just and just wait.
Well, I'm going to, like, as I go in, how's the room laid out?
The bar room?
Yeah.
It is a large room. When you enter, there was a well outside to your left and a staircase leading upstairs to your right, an outdoor staircase, and there was also a little shed. It looked like it has some firewood and stuff in it. When you walk in, the bar is directly across from you, and there are a few tables, and there are 3 large casks behind the bar, and there's a staircase on the right wall.
Okay.
So I
Crow can go to one side of the door. I'm going to just, like, go into, like, the first are the tables, how many people are in this place?
At the moment, not very many. There is, let me see here. Here you go. Here's a description of the room better than what I gave you. Damp cloaks hang from the pegs in the entrance portico. The tavern is packed with tables and chairs with narrow paths meandering between them. A bar stretches along one wall under a balcony that can be reached by a wooden staircase that hugs the north wall. Another balcony overhangs the entrance to the east. All the windows are fitted with thick shutters and crossbars. Lanterns hanging above the bar and resting above the tables bathe the room in a dull orange light and cast shadows upon the walls, most of which are adorned with wolf heads mounted on wooden plaques. And at this time of night, there is no one seated.
Okay. Were there windows, like, on the front that look back out, or was it, like, just a...
There are 2 windows, yes.
on each side of the door?
On each side of the door, but not like directly next to the door.
Okay.
All right,
So
I go to the rest of the guys and let them know how much.
Man, wait. As soon as we go in, if Crow's going to stand by the door, I'm going to, like, circle to the room and then circle back to stand next to the window where I can see out and see if that guy's...
Yeah.
Yeah, I just told Crow basically like we're being followed. If this guy comes in, I want to grab him and see what's up.
But
Yeah,
I'm
going
like,
to. Oh,
into the room,
It was just a plan. You didn't have to hate on it and leave. Jeez.
but
I'm
I want to
gonna-
circle, like, into the room and get, like, and then come back around to the edge of the window where I can look out. I don't want to, like, walk directly in front of the window. I want to loop
yeah.
deeper
And,
into the
I
room,
was
and then
going-
I'm looking out at the window to see if I see that guy.
yeah. And
All
I was going to sit at a table so that when you open the door, you can see someone sitting down. And I mean, I guess I could get a beer and just sit and see if that guy comes in the door.
So as you're looking out the window, you see him walk up to the building. He watches you all walk in. He looks up at the ravens and kind of nods his head and then turns around.
Mm.
Okay. Daymare says he's logging back in.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's the vampire dude.
I don't know.
So I
No, I mean John could see him like fairly well enough that he did. If it was, he had disguised himself. He did not recognize him.
He just summoned me in.
What's that?
I just sit down with Gesh.
Okay.
So I'm gonna watch till he disappears into the thing, and then I'll go join the group.
The barmaid says.
What we saw.
Barmaid says, "Can I get you boys anything? Wolf steak, some of our mulled wine, perhaps."
I
Famous.
slap Ismark on the back. Yep, he's paying. A bottle of wine and a room for each of us.
Well, wait a minute. Maybe we should all have the same room. We keep having trouble at night. In case you haven't noticed.
There is not a room here that will sleep 7.
In case you missed it, Adam, it sounds like the guy doubled back and bailed. He didn't come into the place.
After he looked at the crow.
The crows, yes. The crows are reporting back to him, apparently. I mean,
I don't know if Adam's frozen.
They're ravens.
Raven.
Nevermore.
Yeah, he's probably a spy that's going to report back.
I think Adam's frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he still froze.
Anyway, we can sleep 2 to a bed.
Yeah, I mean, someone can sleep in the.
You can. Everybody's like, no. I think we can.
Well, I would rather sleep with one of you guys than maybe die sleeping in a room by myself.
Anywhere I sleep, I'm sleeping with another person. But you know that, right? So when you sleep with me, you sleep with 3.
Yeah. Someone can probably sleep in the wood shack, right?
Well, when you put it that way.
Hey-o.
Well, you said there was
4 of you,
and we could get 2 rooms that would accommodate 4, and we could split between the 2 rooms or something. I guess we'd have to ask Ismark.
Ismark's paying. What are we worried about?
I mean, we can sleep on the floor, right? Does that count? That's being in a bed, right?
We
I
just
don't mind sleeping, sitting up
brought
against
him all the way across from one town to the next to save he and his sister. The least he could do is cover the rooms. I'm just saying.
Make a persuasion check.
Nice.
Absolutely. $12.
All right, he agrees to it reluctantly.
Cool.
All right, so,
But he says, "But you have to pay. You have to pay for your own wolf steak."
That sounds good. Yeah, I will pay for a steak and a beer for myself.
A bottle of wine.
The innkeeper says, "Would you like our? Sorry, wrong voice. Would you like our number 3 wine, purple grape mash number 3, or if you're feeling really spicy, a pint of our superior red dragon crush. Woo, 1 silver piece. It'll do you."
Sounds good to me.
I always like wine that does me, so yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So,
There you go.
so I have 10 gold pieces. What do I need to do to minus that cost of food and drink?
So there's what, 10 silver per gold, or is it 100? I always forget.
100 copper equals 1 gold.
100
10
silver.
silver equals 1 gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'd have minus 1 gold and then just 9 silver.
So what you told me was that whenever we pay, the merchants can give us change and stuff. So
Yeah.
I bought one thing only this whole time. So I have 5 gold, 30 silver pieces, and 100 copper pieces. That's
Okay.
all. And I'm gonna break it down.
Cool.
Okay, so
So-
I have 9 gold, 9 silver. I just want to, be clear. I don't want to,
Yep.
Okay.
If you want a wolf steak, it's 1 EP, which is 5 silver.
Okay. That sounds good to me.
But it is chewy but good.
All right.
But the wine is delicious.
Nice. All right, so I have 9 gold, 4 silver.
And are you going to turn in for the evening? Or are you going to? Do you want to talk to the innkeeper? Or?
I would like to know when we do go and turn in, and the innkeeper, anyone in the downstairs, can they see the rooms that we go into? Like, can they see where we go in, or is it?
The innkeeper's going to assign us a room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, what I'm going to do then is I will pay a half gold, for another room, just so if someone asks, we might be able to confuse them. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know.
So we're taking how many rooms?
We're doing 2 rooms, right?
Okay.
If I buy one, then we all sleep in the other one, right?
Can we call a Raven exterminator?
Finally.
All right, you guys. John convinced Ismark to pay for the room.
Yeah.
But
I was,
okay, cool. So you're caught up. Then in that case, you retire to your room, and I assume Mick puts on a big show about going into the other room, but not really.
Sure.
Roll for performance.
Yeah. Oh boy, room number 2 looks good.
Can't wait to try room number 2.
Room number 2 is the best.
16 on performance.
Yeah, you convinced her.
Even the Ravens outside are like, oh, room
So to get to the room with 4 people with 4 beds, you do need to go back outside and use the outdoor staircase. So when you do, the Ravens are watching you walk up those stairs, but they can't see in to see what room you go in.
Okay.
All right.
Now, how does the do we have a window in the room? I assume.
There are 3 windows, but they face out to the south, and you entered through the east, so they don't face.
How many ravens were there?
Quite a few.
Okay.
I don't know if this will actually help anything or not, but I assume the door's wooden, right?
Yes.
I'd like to carve that religious symbol that we saw, the starburst thing, to just in case it might help into the door.
Okay.
And
You do it.
do the window shutters?
Sure. Yeah, you can close the windows.
Well,
And
I
I'm going to
suggest
suggest
the shutters the symbol too.
that we do watches just like we've been doing on the road.
So, what's our watch order then?
We should probably call it tonight, right? It's been 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll pick up at the evening rest next time.
Oh, we're getting attacked at night.
I didn't say that.
For a whole night. Come on.
Time to call it quits, right? Yeah, okay.
I'm going to laugh so hard if he comes back and he's like, and you all slept through the night.
Yeah. Oh, fully rested, and you wasted money on a room for no reason.
All right. Well, you made it, and you didn't die yet.
All right.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, as always, to the lovely participants, and
Yeah,
thank you to the chat for sticking through this. You had some great comments that I was observing, but unfortunately,
Kachung and that gang were chilling on the windmill, watching us. Somehow they think above the window.
We appreciate the shadow.
yeah,
Shadowing.
old Wolf the whole time in there, and a number of other people. So thanks very much, and come back next week when we will continue our adventure, and hopefully no one will die once again. And
That's such high hopes, man.
yeah, and go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say we've made it where we did before when we died. So if we just gotta make it to level 5, then we've progressed further. We're almost there.
Yeah, you are not going to level up this week, but
Yeah,
we'll see what happens.
Expected.
Or perhaps ever.
Yeah. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. Well, as always, never turn your back on a vampire. Bye.